your teammates your phantom jobs. Let me hit this macro again just in case we have yet to do it. Alright, PF Charlie set. No hand holding, no stats given. What? Oh yeah, don't use your middle mouse button for a camera movement, especially at Demon Tablet. That'll put you in the wrong place. All right, Bravo set. PF Alpha, just let me know. Is okay, good, very good. All right, R check going out. Looking for an all green here across the board. Alright, Ninja. Brandon, let us know when you're ready. They're not in the instance, are they? Okay. You have 138 popcorns. Great. See, I was trying not to make the obvious comment there. That's why I didn't say anything. Am I good for the next year? I got 411. I got 411 mokekas. Ready? Okay, R check going out. Oh, I bought mokekas, don't worry. I bought 411 mokekas because they were cheap on the market board at like 900 gil. And we're at item level 700 in Southhorn, so there's no need for current tier raid food. Although I do think it's actually technically better. Like the latest food is better, but it's not necessary.
You do get a better bonus with the current food, but it's small.
Zulia Jigsaw, let us know when you are ready to go, excuse me. Alright, our check going out. Does the older raid food used to give main stat, right? Or was it always secondary? I could have sworn there was food that they gave main stat at one point. You've never seen? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Thinking of everything.
Right.
You used to be able to meld and or like main stat pods.
Yeah, meld main
jobs.
Well, pot you still get main stat. Ninja and Lin, let us know when you're ready. Ninja's back. Okay, Lin are right here.
But for Prog, everyone would just like immediately like pentameld vitality on their stuff.
I'm a dirty tenacity during Prog stat believer. Yeah, it's a minor miracle to get 48 people paying attention at the same time, because there's always like some kind of RL issue. So Lynn, our hair, let us know when you're back. And I think Foxtrot. Yeah. Alright, let's do a sign of life. Oh, nope, they're back. Okay, art check going out. Yeah, usually it's some kind of RL issue. And it's going to be different people each time. Yeah, if it's not ready check spam up front, it's going to be failing the hard ready check when we're trying to go in, and then at that point we really don't know who it is. Alright, watching cutscene. Let us know when you are ready. That's alright. So currently standing by for watching cutscene and Charlie. Let us know when you're back. Alright, ready? Or check. Going out again. Alright, who's gonna be this time? Alright, there we go. 48 out of 48. Excellent. Let's go into South Horn. Go ahead and click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. Let's get back in the tower. See if we can touch boss 3 again without having to wipe to boss 2. Alright, welcome back. Checking the adventure list. Do we have any 19s? Nope, good job. Alright. Alright, just leave folks alone if they're in combat with wildlife. And let's try not to LB1. Let's try not to tank LB on the pad. Feels like a clear run. But we'll see. We gotta get through Living Legacy first, and then I need to like proceed to not fuck up callouts after that, because I haven't gotten us through boss 3 yet as a host. I've personally gotten through it as a regular member on a Popo run. Tank LB opener. You know what? There's a. Actually, no. It wouldn't reach the first raid wide. I don't think it would. Yeah, no, it would probably fall off before the raid white hit. Yeah, how long is the tank LB buff? It's like 10 seconds, right? I think the Welcome to Fort Tower Dark 2 raid wide is is exactly 10 seconds. Healer LB open. Is that what's been going on this whole time? Is that why Osamatsu is getting the LB gauge for the healer LB2 opener?
Tank LB2 is 15 seconds, not 10.
Is it 15 seconds?
LB1 is 10. LB2 is 15. According to the wiki, at least.
Oh, okay, if I don't see anyone in my party use this LB gauge, I'm gonna open with the LB2. Tank LB2. I'm still gonna call for a big shield, big mid, but I want to see the effect in the log. Is it really 15 seconds? Oh shit!
That's what the wiki says.
It is time for the tank LB2 opener. Well, I was gonna say it's me that's getting the LB gauge, but no, it's me and Teode. We're both getting the LB here. So this is 50% my LB and 50% Teode. We have joint custody on the LB gauge. Also, the wiki might be out of date. I don't know how up to date the wiki is. But if it's data about limit break, if that got changed, it hasn't gotten changed in like the last couple of years, so it's probably current. Time to find out.
I trust it.
All right, the sky's turning red. Yo, I'm so excited to tank LB opener here. Of course, that's if I don't see the ranged LB go out, then I'm just gonna blow it because it's use or lose anyway. So why not? Oh, in Explorer mode, you can like spam LB, right? Like you can learn how to use your LB on the dummy in Explorer mode in the dungeon. Like you can hit it and then just like watch how many seconds it takes for the buff to show up. Yes. Yes. All right, time for me to study just a little bit on how long it takes for the LB. Oh, we already have LB2 here. It is 12 seconds for LB2. So not 15 seconds? Okay.
I still think you should commit to it and just do it for science anyway.
I sure am. I mean, if we don't
tell your party not to use it and just use it for science.
Well, if someone uses it, then like I can't stop them. But if they don't use it, it's fair game. It's there for everyone to click. Critical scam engagement, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do the CE.
Say it's for everyone to use. I see all the healers getting ready. Buttons on the trigger there.
That's right. We can mess around with this LB here prior to Demon Tablet. If we wipe at Demon Tablet, it's not gonna be because we didn't LB2 pull. I guarantee that 1,000 trillion%.
I don't know, early knuckle runs would wipe it fractions of a percent.
What's that?
I said early knuckle runs would have wiped it fractions of a percent. I've been
That's
there those days.
true.
Could have helped
That's
then.
true.
Not now though, but early days.
Well, you never know. Any prog, one day it's just gonna be a bunch of new folks who show up because they happen to be quickest on the draw that day, and we get some meteor prog, a little bit of stack tower doomstack prog. People learning what to do with the meteor stacks. It could still happen. It could happen right now. So yeah, there's always like that one more thing that someone could have done to get us across the finish line. So I try not to think of that because shoulda, woulda, coulda is kind of a lost thing. Especially if the thing that gets us to enrage is like half the raid being dead, then let's fix that first.
We're still missing one cipher in the reliquary.
Is it mine?
I don't know. Is it?
You have offered one. You have secured priority passage to the tower. Yep, someone needs to pay. Pay up. Rapture happening in 1 minute. If you're not sure, make sure. No, I don't want tablet wipes. I am if I don't see the LB, if I don't see the DPS LB in my party, I'm gonna use it. I'll do it. I'm still gonna admit though for the dark, I just want to see the effect, how long it lasts and what it does for the initial dark. So please pay your cipher. Cipher reliquary going away in like seconds. So. Alright, well, alright, who is it? Take a look. Who's it gonna be? Is it you? Is it you? Who is it?
It's Tank and Delta.
Oh no. Alright, well, thank you for coming. And make sure to pay next time, yeah. Alright. Just figure out if you have to make any adjustments to survive raid wides in Delta, just figure it out. One tank can still do it, but if it's like the night tank, then you're probably missing a lot of stuff. So just make whatever adjustments you gotta make there. Alright, yell chat macro going out. Unfortunate. They might have had like RL aggro though, who knows? They could have forgotten, or it could have been RL aggro, no idea. Alright, I'm expecting one of tower groups Alpha or Bravo to be one short, so we're expecting 5 towers of 8, and one of tower groups Alpha or Bravo at 7. Alright, let's take a look. We got 8 on 3, 8 on 2, 8 on 1. You got 8 question mark? Yep, 8 on Charlie. I wasn't sure if I was looking at the Lolfell hidden thing. Alright, we got 8 on Bravo. And we got 7 on Alpha. Alright, expected. Let's get our chemists to the middle. Alright, make sure you're on your 4th tower Phantom job, folks. Please mark each other. Chemists, please mark each other. I will mark for my own situational awareness here. Oh, TODs. Alright, once you've marked each other, go ahead and return to your previous staging spots. Alright, check jobs, check phantom jobs. I'm looking at the adventure list, sorting by phantom job. Yes, there's 4. As far as I'm aware. We got 4 thieves, 2 berserkers, 2 mystic knights, 3 time mages, 4 chemists, 4 geos. Alright, couple dancers, okay, yeah, we're good for... Got a pretty decent spread here. Alright, check jobs, check phantom jobs, check your teammates, make sure you're covering your party responsibilities, core groups. And then, let's see here, yep, alright. So once you checked, go ahead and jump. Knight and dancer buffs on the rock. And target self, use left mouse button when you get to the demon tablet pad here. Don't forget the dancer buff. Actually, you know what? That's 17 minutes. Okay. So please do not early pull. Okay, yell chat macro going out. Okay, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North movers go up is the TLDR here. So remember, we're going by tower groups in here, not by PF tower groups. So Alpha Bravo Charlie was left, 123 was right at the earlier pad. Let's set a pull time for 25:30. Pop food, take a bite. Of your mocha cookie, popcorn, whatever you got. Alright, we're playing at 25:30 on the Fort Tower Blood timer. $40 seconds to combat. 40 seconds. No, please don't early pull. Don't do that. 30 seconds. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I'll be 2s, 4, I'll be 1s, 2, 1. Alright, welcome to Fort Tower, Raid Y coming out, Big Shields, Big Mitts, Mighty March Unicorn. I can do it. Alright, prepare to move through the boss. Alright, go through, prepare for knockback. This is Ray of Expulsion at far. Knockback, knockback, knockback. Alright, we're gonna move through one more time. Ray of Danger is near this time. Go through the boss, get to the back half of the platform because the danger is near the boss. Alright. Triple Tank Buster going out. Tank stack it up in the middle, right underneath the head. And then halfway through, invuln or use both of your knight tools to survive. That's Pledge and Pray, or Pledge and Guard. Alright, Chemist throw a potion on critical health tanks, get the Dark Knights out of Living Dead. 1, 2, 3 tower group, prepare to move through. Alright, 1, 2, 3 go through. This is a knockback prior to towers. Knockback first, then towers. Alright, get your tower. Okay, 2 rotations and first meteors. 2 rotations, first meteors. Right side, right side, right side. Those of you down south, prepare to move behind the boss after this first rotation. Move behind the boss now. Right side behind the boss. The right side behind the boss and prepare for first meteors. Alright, stay close to the boss. Spread out so you can see over your head. Point your camera east-west so you can see the trajectory of the arch if you get it. Arch needs to point towards the boss. If it's pointing away, move through. Meteor folks, you're looking for the rock at the north-south edge of the platform. That's where you can drop your rock. Check heads. Meteors stay. Non-meteors move through. Back half of the platform. Meteor folks, make sure you drop your meteor all the way back. Safe side stacks go all the way back. Alright. Meteor folks, take the jump to get over. Excellent. That is A+. No issues. Excellent meteor execution. 2 rotations and add phase. Right side, right side, right side. Do note we are currently in front of the boss. Alright, get behind the boss. Left side behind the boss. Left side behind the boss and prepare for add phase. Alright. In a few seconds, 1, 2, 3 tower groups are going to go through. Time mages are going to dispel the middle ad when it shows up, the archdemon. Casters, after the middle archdemon is dispelled, hit your LB1. Make sure you equip all 3 ads and the boss. Don't forget to hit the boss. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go through. Alright, tank secure threat. If you're taking boss autos, pop a rampart, help your healers keep you alive. Okay, coming up next is stack towers. Movers prepare to go up. So if you go through the boss for this mechanic, you're going to take a gargoyle. It's going to be on the left and right edges of the map here. Alright, summon. Gargoyle summon's coming out. Alright, far gargoyle, far gargoyle, far gargoyle. Go to towers. South towers. Alright, so back half the platform, far gargoyle, then towers. Movers prepare to go up after this danger near resolves. Alright, movers stack on gargoyle at the edge. Alright, everyone to your tower. And then after tower, front right. After tower, front right, front right, front right. Job no explosions. Excellent. 2 rotations. We're currently behind the boss. Left side, left side, left side. Alright. Remain behind the boss. Left side behind the boss. And another consistent sideways kill. Let's check for dead, disconnected. If you have any disconnected teammates, please shout it out. I just hit sprint. We'll wait 30 seconds. Right, 15 seconds. Just give it a second here. Sometimes people take a while to type things out. Any disconnected, shout it out if you have disconnected teammates. Alright, we are departing Demon Tablet platform. Thank you for waiting. Alright, make sure you loot your chest in front of the Knowledge Stone. Don't forget to loot your personal spoils here. Alright, yell chat macro going out now. So Alpha Bravo Charlie will be left, 1, 2, 3 will be right. I think Jabraxis is still here. Yep, I see you. Okay, so Jabraxis is going to be leading Alpha Bravo Charlie in this voice chat channel. I'll be leading 1, 2, 3 in Bravo East half voice chat down below. Alright, let's get Knight and Dancer buffs on the rock. And go ahead and jump, jump, jump. 1, 2, 3 tower groups go down to Bravo East half voice chat. Good luck, everyone.
Back to west side. Left hammer. Left hammer. Nice. Try to pull them out a little bit. Give people room to dodge. Oh, is this whole hallway swept? You know? Yeah, they ran ahead. I didn't notice. Watch the silence orb if you're a caster. Right hammer. Yep. Don't forget your chest. Theatrical. One more chest.
Manticore was out of range. Right hammer. Swap. Alright, this might be a little weird. Right hammer. Swap. Good job, good job. Job on the ranger scouting. There will be a trap behind the door. Do not run ahead.
Be careful. I just saw Blind Falcon here. Just be careful of doing that, because you got people running up, and if they're not expecting the Falcon, they're trying to, like, especially thieves. If they're close enough to trap detect, then they could get caught up in that blast. So do be careful popping traps. Try to be mindful of who's near the trap that could potentially blow up. Alright, go ahead and get your markers down according to the Boss 2 markers version 1. We are switching the Charlie Delta markers again. just to make the north and south visually distinct. And I'll make a picture for that. I'll start calling it Boss 2 Markers version 2. But again, the reason I'm doing that switch is to make it so that it actually looks different if you're facing north or south. Because right now it's like the colors are the same with the version 1 markers. The colors are the same whether you're looking north or south, and that can make orienting for north-south mechanics a little bit more challenging than necessary. So I'm just changing the Charlie Delta, so now the blue markers are up north, the purple markers are down south, and hopefully that helps to some degree. Yeah, like the other day I was like, do I switch to Alpha Bravo markers, and that changed call out. So no, I had to sit on that idea. I know I wanted to change the markers, but my initial idea was to swap the Alpha Bravo markers, and that would have messed a lot of people up, including myself. So I'm glad I at least like waited. All right, so hopefully just give me feedback on how this works out, if you like this or not. But yeah, we're swapping the Charlie Delta markers. So place your markers down according to the Boss 2 markers version 1 picture, except you're swapping the Charlie and Delta marker. So it's blue north, purple south. I know that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough on our visual, like colorblind folks, though. So I might adjust this one more time going forward, but we'll see how this works for now. Alright. Night tank stance on. All other tank stances off. Tower group Alpha Bravo on Phobos, 1-2 Triton Charlie 3 Nereid. We had some long tethering earlier. I don't know if we had long tethering for the repull, but just make sure that you're on the correct target. We got 47 in the tower right now, so we might have a long tether. Just if it happens, then it happens, because we're not perfect, like divisible by 348 people here, so some balancing is going to happen. So expect the long tether. If you're a knight that gets long tether, just call it out in yell chat or something. And then like all other tanks, once you realize the knight is long tethered, just fight for threat. Doesn't really matter who has threat. If you have a buster pointed outside, don't shoot your teammates with it. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1-2-3 North. That's going to be for snowballs and fire towers. For the snowball tether, just remember, since we did have a wipe to tether earlier, make sure the tether person, you are in the Alpha Bravo 1-2 marker that is opposite the snowball to which you're tethered, but otherwise, we're taking those lines at tower group, so Tanker Fam Samurai need to be closest to the snowball in each line. Make sure you have a mitt on, or Shira Hadori. Yeah, the closest person needs to have some kind of mid on. And then fire towers, Alpha Bravo Charlie South, fire tower 1-2-3 North. Assume middle line, point your camera slightly to the left to look for the arrows, the hints on where the fire towers are going to actually show up. Let's go ahead and do the fire tower drill one more time, just to practice. Make sure you're working that muscle memory, getting this movement into your muscle memory here. So DPS on the line against the death wall, healers to the left, right, in the triangles. And if you're not participating in this, then I hope you know what you're doing. So like Ninja Brandon right here on this line. Shion Kurobara on this line against the death wall. Yeah, you want to be on this line against the death wall, because this tower, there's going to be like an orange circle when the actual fire tower happens. You don't want to stand in the fire tower, because that is a tank buster. So if you're not a tank, and it's magical at that, so you can't even share Hidori that. Alright, so the movement here is 3 bounces, 3 cleaves. Each bounce will send out a DPS cleave and a healer cleave, so that's why it's important that you guys are standing in these positions. 3 of those, we collapse on the DPS spot, wait for the first puddle to show up. We calmly, non-sprint, non-expedience, non-fleet foot, 3/4 circle, clockwise around the fire tower. We share a laser to the right. Laser goes out. We return to roll spots for 3 more bounces, 3 more cleaves. Alpha 1 tanks soak the first 3 bounces in the tower. Bravo 2 tanks soak the second, 3 bounces in the tower. Charlie 3, step in if you see either the Alpha 1 or Charlie or Bravo 2 tanks like not in the tower, and then Night tanks just take all the bounces. Rampart invuln to take 1 set, and then if you're a Knight, you can take the second set. 40% pledge. All right. So let's go ahead and practice this. It's bounce, bounce, bounce. Collapse on DPS. We're looking for a puddle. Puddle comes out. We non-sprint, non-expedient 3/4 circle. Hugging the fire tower. We share a stack laser to the right. Laser goes out. We return to roll spots. 3 more bounces, 3 more cleaves. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right. So if you're new and you're a little slow at that, then just be advised you might wipe the raid if you're like slow to get into position. You know, it's all right if that happens. Okay, just do your best and try to muscle memory this so that like it becomes automatic. All right, let's set a pull time here for 23:30.
Yeah, wiki or DC.
Oh, yeah, never mind. All right, cancel pull time. We're gonna wait for Daphne to come back. Yeah, we got time to wait here, so hopefully they come back soon. She's on the way back, okay. I don't know, man. Like, if I'm eating something called a chicken nugget, like, there's no rating for that. It's just bulk protein. There's no good or bad there. All right, we good? All right. Let's set a pull time for 22 flat. Pop food. Yep, make sure you eat your mocha cookie popcorn. That's almost like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right? It's just a magic word that you just memorize at some point. All right, 30 seconds. So, Night tank stance on, all other tanks stance is off. Tower groups Alpha Bravo left on Phobos, 1-2 middle, Triton, Charlie 3 right on Nereid. 15 seconds, caster LBs at 05 and 03 on the 4th tower blood timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, LB2s, 4, LB1s, 2, 1. Night tank stack it up in the middle. Good job. Alright, when they jump apart, make sure you stack on your designated target. Stack on your designated target now. Alright, after this goes out, Night tanks point the buster out of the arena, mitigate with your Phantom Guard halfway through the cast. Alright, Phantom Guard. Chemist prepare to throw a critical health tank, a potion, get the Dark Knights out of Living Dead. Alright. Do not stack with red and blue. They're going to drop a puddle underneath their feet. Max melee from those targets, please. Alright, your tether has disappeared. Punch green, punch Phobos, faint out, reprising now. Small mitts, small healing, small shields. Moderate Rayby going out. Alright, heal up, shields up again. Take a look at your debuff, get hit by the opposite color, as many stacks of that as you have. Alright, these are... Third jump going out. And final jump going out. I think I messed this up. Nope, I didn't. Alright. Heal up, shields up. Moderate Ray Y going out. Red and blue tanks resecure a threat when your target becomes targetable. Alright, it's fine. Alright, chemists, get those reses out. Do not take the res until after double cleave. Double cleave happening now. Get between them. On the blue tile, right of red, left of blue. Alright, take that res. And respect your tether. Respect your tether. Do not use your 2-minute burst. Save your burst for snowball. Start stacking up in the middle. Faint Admiral Reprisal. Mighty March Unicorn. All your teammates here. 1, 2, 3. Run out through the boss switch. You're tethered. Lasers straight out. This is tether color dependent. Good job. They're all pointing outside. Okay, coming up next is snowballs. Alpha Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 north. Wait until you lose your tether. You're still tethered. Do damage. Continue to do damage until you lose your tether. Alright. Keep up gone. Punch narrate in the middle. So Alpha 1 line is first, Bravo 2 second, Charlie 3 third. Alright, the pattern is counterclockwise. It's going to be Bravo 2 after the lines resolve, okay? Bravo 2 after the lines. Alright, start looking for the tether. Bravo 2, tethers adjust. Bravo 2, tethers be opposite the snowball twitch or tether. Bravo 2, be in the Bravo 2 marker. Alright, take this as close to the death wall as you can. Blow 2s, blow 2s. Heroes, Rhyme, Pots, Zenny, Nagi, all your shit. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Alright, that's okay DPS. Alright, prepare for a double cleave here in a few seconds. Alright, get between them on the blue tile, right of red, left of green. Yeah, if you missed holding your DPS for snowball, hold it the next time it comes up, okay? We're gonna have a 1 minute at in a few seconds here for Delta attack. Alright, Faint Out Reprisal, Mighty March Unicorn, all team mitts. 1, 2, 3, run out through the boss to get your tether. Lasers out into the right facing in. Tank cleaves to the left. Tank cleaves going out first. Mitigate with Phantom Guard. Laser damage to follow. Alright. Coming up next is Fire Towers. So you're still tethered. Don't just disengage and do no damage here. Alright, watch out for the puddles. Get ready to move Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 1, 2, 3 north. Alright, move now. Assume middle line, point your camera slightly to the left, look for those arrows. Alright, middle line, Alpha 1 tank starts soaking when it shows up. Into your roll spots, roll spots, roll spots. Alright, punch the fire tower, punch the fireball in the tower. One more bounce. Alright, collapse on DPS, wait for the first puddle, wait for it, calmly wait for it. Alright, we're just gonna walk around clockwise. Alright, we're sharing the laser. Alright, roll spots, roll spots, roll spots. Bravo 2 tanks start soaking. One more bounce. And it is safe to cross through the middle if you need to help out the other side. Alright, good job. Excellent. Good job. Double cleave going out. Don't punch a 0 HP. Try and check the hitbox. Don't burn your DCDs here. Alright, get between them on the blue tile. Right of blue. Left of green. No tether coming out after this. So Alpha Bravo left. 1, 2 middle. Charlie 3 right. Hit something with hit points. Okay. So follow your designated target. Stack on your designated target. Do not be in the middle circle. Middle circle is not safe. Stack on your designated target. Alright, here we go. Faint Arrow Reprisal, Mighty March Unicorn, big team mitts, all team mitts, big shields. Alright, punch Dead Stars in the middle. From your current position, Alpha 1 Charlie will spread out to the left. Bravo 2-3 is going to spread out to the right. Bravo 2-3 is going to spread out first, it looks like. Alright, Bravo 2-3 spread right. Small movements to communicate where you're going to go. Like, don't bend diagram other people here. Healers spam heals. Heal, heal, heal. Alright, one more time. Move back. We're gonna dodge one more time. Alright, good job. Excellent. very no complaints kill. Let's get June up. Who else is dead? We got a DC here, but I think they're gonna come back alive. Alright, make sure you loot your chest here. There's a chest right here at the north end of the circle. So make sure you loot your chest. Did we get clipped by puddles? I don't know. It's not. It wouldn't be a we. If you got touched by a puddle while you were circling around, then like that's typically a personal issue. I didn't see any out of position puddles, for what it's worth.
A couple people on A got smacked by puddles. My advice on that one is to try and stick as close to the boss's green hitbox as best you can.
Okay. We'll take a look at that debrief. I'm on number side, so I didn't see anything. Number side movement was very clean. Alright, Mandragalia Onyxia is currently disconnected. And their body hasn't disappeared yet. I'm wondering if they lost internet. I don't think they're in voice chat. Okay, their body just disappeared. I think they're coming back. Not to say it last time, but good job at the bridge too. Just keeping it controlled. No one moving ahead. No early pulling on the progenitor or progenitrix. So I did misread the left geo thing. I think I was calling for the bridge and the bridge was already there. So that's my bad. Alright, make sure you don't get AFK kicked. We're waiting for our teammate to come back from DC here. I'm gonna give it like 1 minute. If they don't come back in 1 minute, we're just gonna move ahead. Oh wait, they're typing. They just started typing in Raid Tech chat. What if we move ahead without Mandragalia? What are we missing in that team?
Shield healer.
Shield healer, okay. Their internet isn't back yet, they said. Alright, let's just move ahead. There's not really anything we can do about this. Alright. Make sure we get Knight and Dancer buffs on the rock. There's no Knowledge Stone in front of the boss 3. Alright. Yeah, it looks like they're having an internet internet outage currently, so hopefully they come back, but I'm not gonna wait too long for this. We are burning daylight. Alright, I saw a bunch of people run down the stairs, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to come back. Is that everyone? Alright, cool. Oh, riot. Yell chat macro going out. Okay, just as a reminder, interject the first boot. Time mages dispel the abyss in the second section. Blind pop the single trap before the second wall, and then before the first geomancer, right geomancer turnout point in the left hole. Thieves, make sure you're spamming your trap detect as we open up the next section ahead of us, just in case rangers miss the blind pop for the first two sections, and then you're revealing all subsequent traps. Just as a reminder, there is a diagram. There are two diagrams in raid text chat. One is an in-game strat board. The other is the trap detect spots for where to hit that trap detect. But yeah, if you were here thieving earlier, then just do the same thing because we survived last time. So do it again. All right, is Snorlax here? Snorlax, I see. Okay. So Snorlax is going to be co-tank again. I'm going to be tank 1, 2, 3 tank. Snorlax is Alpha Bravo Charlie main tank. So healers, make sure you focus target your main tank. Don't let them die to auto attacks after the Bard mechanic. And yeah, just do what you did last time. And we'll get through this. Let's set a pull time for 29:30. Pop food. Oh, what was Mandragalia Phantom job wise?
Aether, I believe.
Okay, alright. So no impact
felt the
to...
Oxbeam, though. It's fine.
Okay. 25 seconds to combat. Make sure you pop food. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7, 6, LB2s, 4, LB1s, 2, 1, engage. Alright, we are pulling the Aetherial Ward. Nice. Alright, Mythos. This is a raid wise, heal up after this goes out. Be on top of your healing. Interject that thing on the left side. I'm pulling the Abyss. I'm pulling right Abyss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull left Abyss. Let's get it dispel. Alright, heal up after this goes out. Another raid bite coming out from the left Abyss. Please heal us up before this goes out. Alright. Pulling the right Ethereal Ward. Alright, soak this line. Oh, I'm pierced. Okay. Going to be behind them. Alright, raid wide going out. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Raid wide going out right. Heal, 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 heal. Heal again. There's another raid wide coming from the left. Alright, let's get safety sweeps up here. Alright, heal up. Alright, Blind Falcon up ahead. Alright, I see 2 traps exploded on the right. Let's see Blind Falcons on the left. We need more Falcon on the left. Throw those Falcons out. Alright, I think you guys are good. Do a safety sweep on the left side. I don't see any explosion. Do a safety sweep. Alright, Bard's outer lane. Bard's outer lane. Outer lane Bards halfway through the cast. Romeo's Ballad. Romeo right. Romeo right side. Left side Romeo. Left side Romeo. Alright. Oops. My bad. Alright. All tank stance is off here. Forgot to hit my guard for a second. Alright. No Blind Falcon. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Wait. Alright, move up. Alright. Let's get Thief Trap Detect on both sides. There's 2 traps. Let's reveal the other trap, right side Thief. Let's reveal the other trap, right side Thief. Right side thief, thank you. Right, move ahead. Do not tab target the progenitor, progenitrix, and get us killed here. Complacency is the enemy. Alright, reveal right side, please. Alright. Sprint. Inbong. Small trap. Pulling the progenitor, progenitrix. Let's reveal the final section here. Outer lane, tanks. Alright, close, 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 close. Good job revealing that. Bring it in close. Close, close. Alright, tanks prepare to intercept the line. Heal up, shields up. Alright, we are moving. Main tanks are moving after this goes out. We're dropping bombs and moving. Heal up. Alright, kill the small bombs. Snorlax and I are moving to the far end. Outer lane. Watch your movement around the super trap, please. Don't be careful about that. Let's get a tank to intercept. Tank to intercept, prepare for lines. Alright, intercept, prepare for lines. We're gonna bring it in close after this goes out. Alright, move in. Close, close, close. Alright, take the stack in the corner with the tank. Stack in the corner with the tank. Stack in the corner with the tank. Alright, yeah, you don't want to bait this in the middle. Sometimes I see that happen. Alright, prepare to intercept. Lines are coming out. Shields up, heal up. And prepare to move for bombs. Be advised, Progenitrix is a little behind. So, Red Bomb is a little behind. Alright, move for bombs. Kill the small bombs, please. Watch out as if they cross through this super. Can I get some healing assist? Alright, lines are coming out. Please intercept. And then we're going to adjust for a Far Cry. Far Cry detonate going out. Bring it close, 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 close. Alright, heal up. Especially my team, heal up. We're split, so heal up. Big heals. Right, commit. We're staying right here. Heal through this. If this comes out, just heal through the fire. Alright, good job. Very clean. Alright, Chemist, we're doing a walk back. Make sure we don't leave any dead people behind. Start setting up markers according to my instructions in raid text chat. And not like some generic 1, 2, 3 Alpha Bravo Charlie thing. Alright, I don't see any dead folks over here. Alright, we're good. I'm moving up here. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine getting to boss 3 2 times in any prog. People coming back, giving us their experience. Appreciate you guys. The veterans that provide the stable platform to learn. Oh, these are oh, this delta is slightly off. I don't know who put these down. Do you want to take a look where I'm going to put this? All right, I'm just going to put this down here. It's like inside of the debris. It's kind of hard to place this one. Are they mine from last time? If they're mine from last time, then I misplaced that marker. Yeah, this one there's like a pretty clear line. The other one was in the debris. Or the other one was on a line, but it wasn't the correct line. Yeah, because the for IR 1 and 3, the big puddles, like the borders intersect right at this point right here, if I have this correct. So that's why Delta and 4 markers are in very specific spots. Alright, macro's going out. Don't want to delay this too much. Timer is ticking. Alright, so the gist of this, Tau Groups Alpha Bravo are using Faint Adder Reprisal. All other teams save your Faint Adder Reprisal. Alpha Bravo is using it first for Imitation Star. Tau Groups 1-2 is Faint Adder Reprisaling the first Dread Deluge after the first movement. And then Charlie 3 is Faint Adder Reprisaling the second Dread Deluge after the second movement, after the second Imitation Ring. I'm going to ask for Ox Tanks to provoke prior, as we make our way out to the marker for first IR and second IR. And then I'm going to ask for Core Tanks to provoke after the movement. So it's going to be Ox Tanks provoke, a few seconds, Core Tanks provoke, and then that will set the Core Tanks, if they're alive, are going to have threat for the Buster, and then Ox Tanks, if one of the Core Tanks is dead, then one of the Ox Tanks is going to take the Buster, and then just invuln that, just live through that as necessary. Alright. And then, of course, Mitt for the dot. The dot still hurts even through your invuln. After your invuln goes away, if you didn't Mitt the dot, then you're going to be taking half your health in dot damage. Also look at the Ice Golem Drags picture. Make sure you know where to take your Ice Golem. I think there was some confusion on one of the Ice Golems earlier, so just make sure that you're taking the correct one to the correct spot. Alright, let's set a pull time here for... Wait. Oh, 1 of 2. I need to do 2 of 2. The part 2 of 2 is just the Ice Golem placement. But we're using our 2 minutes on the Bravo 2 Golems. Just get those killed ASAP. Try to give us some breathing space. Alright. Let's set a pull time for... What is it, 19? So let's set it for 19 flat. So pop food here. Take a bite. Mokeko cookie popcorn. What a liar. I found this on the ground. Alright, 25 seconds. $15 seconds to pull. All tank stance is off, by the way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, LB2s, 4, LB1s, 2, 1, pull, and stack it up. Get ready for Imitation Star. Stay stacked up tightly. Alright, Tower Groups Alpha Bravo, Faint Adder Reprisal, all team mitts, Mighty March Unicorn. Alright, tanks go through, stack underneath the front or back feet. Prepare for motion. We're baiting motion. Make sure you're stacked under the feet. Alright, sides for motion. Alright, return north-south. We're going to bait motion again prior to this movement. So heal up. I see a spike on the south. We're looking at 4. Wait for motion. Wait for motion. Towards 4 now. Slightly north of the 4 marker. Ox Tanks provoke. Slightly north. Wait for this to explode. Core Tanks provoke. Move south. And then I am provoking. Alright. Dread Deluge 1, Bravo, or Tau Group 1-2 tanks, or Tau Group 1-2 Faint Adder Reprisal. Invuln, 40%, short, mid. Alright. We return to the middle. Stack north-south again. We're baiting another motion. Healers, heal up your tanks. We're going to be taking big autos, or big dot damage. Looking at 4. Wait for motion. Looking at 4. Wait for motion. Move towards 4. We are going into the spike. South spike. Ox Tanks provoke. Oh, I misread that. Okay, My bad, I misread that. Shit. Alright, core tanks provoke. Watch out for the whirlwind at the edge. Alright, guard self. Pledge code tank pop all your mitts. Alright, all tank stance is on. Get ready for ice bomb. I know this is kind of foobar. Let's see, do we have chemists up? Let's see if we can get a chemistry set. Run south. I see Zacharias up. Just get a chemist res before you jump in. Where's the chemist Zacharias? There's a couple chemists over here. Give one of them a res before you die. Give one of them a res. Did you res any of them? Res them from here. Res them from here. They're gonna res like up there. Res them from here. Right here. Res them from right here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and wipe it up, see if we can pull this off. If you pull aggro, just run south of the purple line. Don't sprint. Just take the res. Okay, resetting. Good. Alright, do not leave. We're gonna get a bonus pull here. Alright, be mindful when you're resing a chemist, don't run up to them because you can, like, where you res them, you can res them in aggro range of the boss, so make sure when you're going for the chemist reset, you do it from as close to the exit as you can. Yeah, we got plenty of time. No, I'm not guaranteeing lockboards. If I need to not miss, I'm definitely doing a debrief. I need to see how I miscalled that. It was going towards the circle, I thought. Oh, you know what? I think I misread the puddle. Yeah, I think I misread the puddle. That's what it probably was. So if the whirlwind goes away from the spike, we duck into the spike first, wait for 2 blasts, and then go on the marker. It's spike marker. And then it goes towards the spike, it's marker spike. Patience elemental? What? Oh. Okay. No, I'm not like mad at myself. I'm just trying to, like, whenever I'm out here saying like I messed up, it's like I'm acknowledging that I messed up, and you know, I do apologize for it, of course. But I'm not like super down about it. like remember that time when Knack wiped the raid? That's like 6 days of the week, so I'm not too worried about it. I am trying, just. If I let this kind of thing get to me, then we're not doing any prog. All right, let's set a pull time for 12:09 or 12 flat. Pop food. Now, I think it's important to at least communicate and acknowledge publicly when mistakes happen, right? Because if I'm out here being like I did everything right, I don't know what happened, like. Do you guys really want me to say stuff like that? Like, I feel like if we clearly wiped and I'm just like out here like, well, I did everything right, I don't know what went wrong, like, what did you guys do? Like, no, you don't want to leave it like that. Like, I clearly miscalled something, so we'll, you know, I'll try to learn from that, but you know, just get up and try again. That's all you can do. You're having a blast? Good. Glad to hear it. Alright. 60 seconds to pull, 60 seconds to pull. You know what? You can lead yourself into some phaser chakra. How about that? Be a leader of one. I keep forgetting to look up if I can get that at my grocery. I feel like I should be able to get it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Also, if you're super dead on the ground, just feel free to stick around and watch. Try to learn as much as you can from the ground. Just to make sure that I say that. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'll be 2s if you got it. 4. I'll be 1s if you got it. 2, 1. Alright, stack it up in front. Oh shit, I should. Faint out, prize will tower group Alpha Bravo, all team mitts. Alright, tanks move through. Yeah, don't forget that's a bleed wide, so healers make sure you're healing through it. Alright, stack underneath the feet, sides for motion. Motion now. Sides for motion. Alright, return. Okay, we're looking for the south spike. South spike is the right this time. Oh, we're looking at delta. Wait for motion. Looking at delta, wait for motion. Stack north south, wait for motion. Delta, delta, delta. Just north of the delta, Ox tanks provoke. Ox tanks provoke. Wait for this first explosion. Move south. Core tanks provoke. I am provoking. Alright. Tower groups 1, 2, faint out reprisal. Invuln, 40. And short mid. Alright. Good job. I got buffalo grips. Alright, stack north south. We're looking at delta again. I'm looking at the south spike. Delta again. Alright, sides from going towards delta. We are going on marker delta. Wait for this to explode. Alright, tuck into the spike. Spike. Just follow this. Ox tanks provoke. Core tanks provoke. I am provoking. Alright. Your stuff. Sorry. Lost my place there. Alright, all tank stance is on. Sorry, I forgot to say all tank stance is off before it's full. Alright. This is not a raid wide, there's just transition ice golems right here. All tank stance is on. Pull your ice golem to your designated spot. Look at the towers. The middle one is getting blasted first. Get out of the way of the dragon. When the dragon moves through, middle puddle is a tower, 4-stack tower. Alright, middle puddle first, stack 4-stack tower. Alright, side puddles, 4-stack. Alright, tanks try not to move too deep into the tower. And tether. Alright, good. No explosions. Look at the towers. Middle is getting blasted first. Middle is getting blasted first. Alright, middle tower. Sides are getting blasted. Side towers. Alright, finish it up. This is Frozen Heart. Finish it up. Excellent. Excellent. Ice sprites are coming out. Kill the there's 2 ice golems that need to be killed still. Are they tethered? Okay, kill the ice golems. Bard stops like when they get on the markers. Load up, load up, load up. There's a north ice sprite that is not being touched. North ice sprite needs help. Tower group 2. I don't know where you are, but you need to kill that ice sprite. Let's get Bard stops. Oh lord. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We need some help. Need help. Alright, good job. Big mitts. Big mitts. Big mitts. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright. It's alright. Alright. Check your heads if you're marked. You're gonna be frozen for this next movement. So stack north south. We're baiting motion. We're looking at 4. Wait for motion. Alright, move towards 4. Just south of the 4 marker. Just south of the 4 marker. Marked folks stay. Everyone else move up north of the 4 marker. Alright, break the people out of the ice. Break the people out of the ice. Break friends out of ice. Alright, Imitation Star, Faint Hour, Reprisal, Mighty March, Unicorn, whatever you got. Get your team protected. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna point this towards 3 here. I think I do this. Alright, wait. We get ready for the 2x3 towers. Alright, so this is the towers are coming out. We're baiting motion here. Get ready to go to the sides. Look at the towers. Here we go to the sides. Alright, sides for motion. Alright, get north-south. It's north-south first. North-south. Alright, towers, towers, towers. Static towers. Alright, east-west, east-west. And then stay for motion, I think. Alright, heal, heal, heal. Alright, bait motion, get to sides. Alright. East-west is blowing up. Alright, towers. And then move east-west. Alright. What's next? I don't know what's next. I think it's like raid wide. No, tank buster, raid wide, and rage, I think, at that point. Good job. Go ahead and return to starting point. Yeah, I think that's like a tie. I think we've gotten to the second 2x2 tower there before, or the 2x3 towers before, but I think that's the furthest we've got. Yeah. So good job. Good job. Yeah, that's as far as I've hosted, I think. So.
Should be another bleed wide. Yeah, tank busters and then rage.
Yep.
Is the last step for that.
Yep. Bleed wide, tank buster, and rage. So not bad all the way, almost all the way to the end. Just the stuff you've seen before, but yeah, go ahead and marinate on what you've seen, and I'll take us back in tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So technically, the run is over, as we're not going in. I'm not taking us into Fork Tower again, but I would suggest you consider the raid not over until you are KL20 ready for your next run. So I just missed that CE, unfortunately. It had like 6 seconds left. I couldn't make it. But yeah, I'll be here in this voice chat until I hit KL20, and then when KL20 arrives, I'm going to transition to Windrake, and I'll be doing a debrief. I want to see how I misread that boss 3 movement there. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Very good execution on the ice golem. I think it looked like there's a group out of position for the ice sprite, but we managed to get it killed. Although I was very late with calling mitigation for Lifeless Legacy as a result, but it's alright. We got through it with able to see things. That's the important part. Yeah. So just as you get practice, just remember there's going to be some ice sprites after the ice golems, after the towers. So just expect that to happen. But yeah, good job getting through. I feel like we have a lot of like first timers today too, I think. So good job. If today's your first day in Fork Tower and you got the boss 3 after ice golem, that's crazy good. That's crazy good. You queued Mind Flare. Alright. Your first Dead Star death? Oh, okay. Nah, like, I don't like setting those expectations. We just, every time we go in, we get as far as we get, right? There are many times where we get to boss 3 on one day, and then the next day it's snowball tether prog. Right, we're still working on it as a community. We're not progging like 48 people through at a time. It's however big this Discord is. How big are we today? Today we are 3,800 people. The last time I checked a few days ago, we were 37. So, you know, like we're growing, and all those people, you know, are gonna join a run whenever it happens. Like some random number of those folks are gonna join. So, try and get all those people through 48 at a time. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, you're welcome. Appreciate you being here. I think I'm like one fade away here. Alright, so as soon as I hit 20, I'm gonna move up to Windrake voice chat channel. Just it's a few channels up in the channel list here. And then I have VOD and logs. We'll have that data on hand to go through any questions. If you have a question on what happened to you specifically, on why you died to such and such mechanic, with debrief is the time to go over it. Go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Excellent. Alright. That is it. Yep. Alright, cool. So thank you guys for showing up. If I don't see you in debrief, have a great Lost Freelancers Guild day. Good luck to whatever else you're doing, and take care. So I'm gonna move up to Windrake now. So those of you who want to be part of debrief, go ahead and join me there. Thank you, everyone. a couple times, so I've learned to just kind of wait. Yeah, so this is it's like right here. Wait for this to explode. As soon as this explodes, move right here. And again, if your markers are accurately placed, like the movement is pretty obvious where you need to go. Like if your marker is like somewhere out here, then you're guessing. Slightly north. Wait for this to explode. So this is like you don't really see it, but I'm kind of stacked just on the corner here because I trust my markers. I'm here for this explosion, and then I'm here for the next explosion. So. Dread Deluge 1, Bravo, or Tower Group 1, 2 tanks, or Tower Group 1, 2 tank out of the cycle. Inbone, 40%, short, mid. Alright. So returning to the middle. Is this the first pull? Yeah, this is the first pull. We're baiting another motion. Healers heal up your tanks. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to see because I miscalled this next thing. Wait for motion, looking at 4, wait for motion, move towards 4. We are going. Okay, this is what I misread. I assumed this was the spike down here. So I forgot to actually look for the spike. You can actually see my eyeballs doing the wrong things here. So I didn't even look over here. You just see me like looking for the tether, the twister, I mean.
We have gone to the other side or no?
What's that?
Was this the correct side?
It for this movement, it doesn't matter which side. It's 180 degrees the same.
Got it.
So like if we went to Delta, it would have been the same thing, same direction relative to the middle. So the thing that I'm looking for here is this twister going towards the spike? But I'm looking at my eye tracker and I'm not looking at this thing over here at all. Like I didn't even glance at it. So the information was not in my brain. I just assumed that this was the spike here. When this started moving this way, I just auto-brained and called tuck into the spike. Yeah, see, so like I did, like if I say into the spike, but this is not a spike puddle right here. Yeah, so that's my bad. I misread the puddle.
Yeah, something I've been doing, at least for IR3, and I guess technically IR4, but IR4 is so freaking fast, is I just look at I just do the mechanics individually because it forces you into a safe spot regardless, and you can dodge the rest after. So like in the case of the puddle first, the circle puddle first, since it pushes you away from the waymark wall, you're just going to get tucked into the spike eventually anyway, right? Or if you're doing the cross puddle first, then you're going to be on the waymark wall anyway. If that makes sense.
No. I don't understand.
You're going to
saying.
respect the first mechanic regardless, right? Just like IR1. Right? When that first puddle detonates, you're already in the safe spot because you're respecting the puddle. Right? So in the case of the cross on IR2, you have to dodge the cross, so you're already dodging correctly for the mechanics. Right? Instead of recognize it as patterns, it's just recognize the puddle because it pre-positions you for the next movement.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. The way I think of this is it's either marker spike or spike marker. If the whirlwind is going towards the spike, it's marker spike. If the whirlwind is going away from the spike, it's spike marker. That's just how I memorize it. However, folks want to think of it, that's up to you guys. I don't understand what you're saying, but I don't have to understand, right? It's the same mechanic. You know, if it gets you at the end of the day, if it gets you through, then just do that. Yeah, I don't know if that helps anyone else. Then great. I don't really understand what you're saying there though. But that's all right. I don't think I really need to. All right, let's set a pull time for 12:09 or 12 flat. All right, let's take a look at the second pull. Yeah, I typically like whenever I'm progging like this, like any fight in this game, it's like I'm memorizing it by patterns. Like that's just how I do it. Because like that requires like if I can if I can look at some single tell and then figure out what the next couple of steps are based on that tell, then like I'm gonna go for that because that's less thinking for me. But you know, whatever gets people through at the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna tell you how to think about things. All right, so this is the second attempt after the chemist, the lucky chemist reset. By the way, good job pulling that off. Oh, if there's any questions on Twitch, make sure you ask your question. By the way. I feel like I was late on one of these motion calls. So this time I'm going towards Delta. Just north of the Delta, Ox tanks provoke. Ox tanks provoke. Wait for the Spirits explosion. Move south. Core tanks provoke. Yeah, the movement's so tight there. I wish there was like a safer spot, but yeah, a lot of these fights in Fork Tower require like quick, snappy movement. Alright, we're going into IR2 here. Alright, stack north south. We're looking at Delta again. I'm looking at the south spike. Delta again. Alright, sides from okay, going towards Delta. We are going on marker, yes. Like, so marker spike here. Spike. And then spike. Watch out for the Twister. Yeah, my mind blank. I meant to say Phantom Guard self, pledge co-tank pop all mitts. And then I think Teori had their tanks, yeah, they had their tank stance on. Alright, so all tank stances on here. We get through this. Yeah, this is like it's like night and day. Like between the previous attempt and then this attempt, it's like suddenly it just snapped together. Yeah, no explosions there. Excellent. Look at the tower. Middle is getting blasted first. Middle is getting blasted first. Alright, middle tower. Sides are getting blasted. Side towers. Alright, finish it up. This is Frozen Heart. Finish it up. Yeah, I didn't realize we had 2 ice golems that were still very alive. Ice sprites are coming out. Kill the oh, there's 2 ice golems that need to be killed still. Yeah, kill the ice golems here. Yeah, people are getting one shot over here. And then there's like no one up here at Tower Group 2. So this is, I saw this and I was like, we got a problem. Like it's almost all of Tower Group 2 was absent here. But I think it was just like deaths and like people out of position. All right, let me get caught up here in Windrake. There's been a lot of chatter. So yeah, this is for Pruitt. Off tank Tower Group 2, yeah. So you wanted to be on this ice sprite here. Do we want all tanks on their assigned ads or can off tanks? I would say all tanks do the tank movement because like you don't know from moment to moment unless you're like paying attention. You generally aren't, looking at the party list. So just do the tank stuff. If you're co-tank, if one of the other tanks on that tower group happen to be alive and with tank stance on here, then like it doesn't actually matter who has the tank stance as long as that golem is where it needs to be. That's the important thing. This is Frozen Heart, finish it up. Excellent. Ice sprites are coming out, kill the so like it's gonna be me and actually I think Teori was on the wrong one here. Yeah, so I'm Tower Group 3 Teori. My co-tank should have been on Charlie. So which I'll try to mention that next time I see them. I know Toyota is relatively new to tanking in Fork Tower in general. I don't know if they're new to tanking in general, but they'd previously been showing up as a healer and a DPS, so they're learning the tank stuff. Alright, sorry, let me get caught up here in Windrake. All tanks would go to their golems. You can't have them go wild or have the golems scared. There should be 2 tanks per golem. Yep. Question for boss 3. Is it fine if a tank stands where the healer DPS are for baiting? Baiting what? Oh, like the Draconic form? Yeah, that's fine. DPS from tank burst isn't wasted either way. Everyone's 2-minute buffs still reach their parties. The only thing the tanks aren't benefiting from are like Blazing Sword and Dokimori Sword as their gold movement. Yeah. Yeah. I want all tanks to have tank stance on, all tanks doing and practicing the Ice Golem pull movement.
Raid, pots and food can add up quickly, and they're a must for any hardcore raider. Teleports, repairs, glams, etc. It all adds up, and I'm sure you're watching this because you have a need for more gil.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
Whatever that is, I can help. A bit about my background. Believe it or not, I am a double master. I have a master's degree in business administration and healthcare administration. I've obtained max skill on my character, which is 999,999,999 gil, and I have over 10,000 hours of Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. Does this mean I know more than anyone else? No, but it does show I have a passion for topics like these, and I hope that translates into useful information and content for you. As discussed in my other video, How I Got Max Gil, there are other ways of making gil, but today let's focus on the market board and crafting. The methodology I'll be showing you today can be used at any point of any expansion and be successful. I could typically make between 1 and 4 million gil a day depending on how much time I invest into it. There are some requirements. If you don't already, you need to max your crafters and gatherers. This guide won't go over how to do that, and if you are lost, let me know and I will create a guide for that as well. The good news is you won't need to have max gear typically for this, and most of the time you can get away with non-max crafter gatherer, but just max it, trust me. All the requirements work together. You also need to have max retainers and the max level retainers. You can try with less, but the less retainers, the less gil you can make. If you aren't in a rush, this is fine, but it's crippling to have less than the max number of retainers as they simply determine how big your store is. For example, Amazon wouldn't want a limit on how many items they can list on their website. Just as you wouldn't want a max on how many items you can list on your store. The market board in Final Fantasy XIV is a decent system, and it works like this. You place an item on the market board through your retainer. Each retainer has a max of 20 items he can sell for you at once. Players wanting to purchase items go to the market board and purchase items held by your retainers, and typically they always buy the lowest priced item. We compete by undercutting our competition by 1 gil because it essentially moves you to the top of the list at the cost of only 1 gil. Items by default are listed from lowest to highest price. Here comes the part where we don't need trends, patches, or anything else to make money. Our strategy is built around the basic premise of supply and demand. Let's run through a couple of examples of how we determine what to sell. Let's take chest pieces for example. Click on the armor chest piece symbol and then look at the top right. Ensure when searching the armor piece that it's set to all. By default, it'll pick up the job you're on. There is a sort button. This is where the magic happens. Ignore all else and sort by quantity. Demand is a dumb system, not even worth explaining. Just remember quantity. Now let's scroll down till we start to see 1s and 0s. We can clearly see people aren't selling many of these items at the moment. Let's click the item and take a look now at the history. Selling many of these items at the moment. Let's click the item and take a look now at the history. As you can see, the item sells often and for a decent price. We can always jack up the price a bit since there is no competition. People are lazy and don't mind paying an extra 10 or 20,000 gil just to save a few minutes. So before we move on, let's examine the criteria to select an item worthy of our time. Number 1, it has to have a low inventory amount. Number 2, it has to sell often, ideally at least daily. Number 3, it has to be a non-complex item, no ornates or anything that would require rare items. Number 4, it has to sell for a decent amount of gil, and I'll leave that up to your judgment. If you follow those 4 rules, you are more or less analyzing the market board for the most profitable items. Congratulations. So let's say this item passes criteria and we want to make it. We will now look up the required mats, purchase them, craft, and then sell on our retainer. Do not make too many items. If there are 0 items and it sells often, maybe make a max of 3. You don't want to have too many items sitting on your retainers for too long. It's just simply clogging up your storefront. If there's already 1 or 2 items for sale, and you're selling with some competition in place, maybe only make 1 or 2. That's it. Repeat this process until your retainers are full. It will take a while to fill them, but not everything will sell, so when you log in next time, refill your storefront and keep it filled. Retainers are important as they help you gather. I want to touch on this topic a bit in detail as well. Time is the most valuable thing you have. If you can avoid gathering something yourself, do so at all costs. I only gather items myself if the market board itself is too expensive or they are sold out. Purchasing materials to craft is way more profitable in the long run. Trust me on this. Having your retainers gather for you adds up and will save you gil and time. Make sure to always have them gather. My retainers are more or less full of items, all the way from level 1 to level 90 items. It helps having materials already on hand and again saves money. And my retainers did most all of this work over time. You can make much bigger profits during patches, etc. if you are lucky enough to race online, get on fast enough, and make some of the first new crafted raid tier items. Everyone has crafters nowadays, and this just isn't as good as it used to be. In my opinion, I would not focus on the Black Friday of Final Fantasy XIV and instead keep a steady storefront and work at your own pace. Always undercut by a penny unless you're attempting to tank the market. Tanking the market is a strategy I will do if someone has invaded an item I perhaps got greedy on and crafted 5 of. I am stuck with this inventory and I need it to sell. Not being able to sell 5 other items instead is costing me. This is referred to as an opportunity cost. So I will intentionally sell the item even at a loss just to clear the item out, and if I'm feeling spicy, I will continue to ensure the undercutting competition will never see a sale, and clog him up instead. Understand, some of these scumbags are using undercut bots. You can't really win against them. And you can tell because they will immediately undercut you at any hour of the day. Your best bet is to report or just move on. A huge part of making gil fast is to ensure you are checking your retainers often. If you, for example, adjust prices at least 3 times a day, you will probably make 5 times as much gil than if you only did it once a day. This may be a lot for some people, but you get what you put in. I wanted to wrap up by recapping on a few important points. Making gil takes time. Analyzing the supply and demand is key. Adjusting prices and keeping retainers full will massively impact your income. This is just one part of becoming wealthy in Final Fantasy XIV, but this method is tried and true. If you yourself have any tips or suggestions, please feel free to share them in the comments. If you would like a guide on other specifics, feel free to let me know. I have quite a bit of time with the game and can help with